Hey there, Wendy here with Jazzydoodledesigns, and today I thought I would do a haul video. I haven't done a haul video all year long. Now, I am not going to go back from the whole year and do a haul. A lot of the major stuff you all saw on the channel because I tend to do reviews and flip throughs and things like that. But I am going to showcase maybe some of the things I've bought in the last few months. So let's get started. You might want to grab a drink. There is quite a few. I don't know how long the video is going to be. I'm going to start with some of these supplies, and then we'll work our way into the books. All right. Okay, first up, I got these cute stamp and die sets. Let me grab a piece of white paper so you can see them. First, we'll just look at them one at a time. There's this one. It says, "Fear of moosing out. Happy Christmas. I moose you for my most wonderful friend. I mooseable without you." And they're just so cute. I'm going to show you a couple of them colored because I know this isn't the bestest way to see this, but I don't even know if you guys are that interested, but it's my channel and I wanted to share. And then this one says, "You're the reason Santa checks his list twice. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I'm just here for the presents. Santa gave me your gift. Rein it in, it's Christmas. I came, I saw, I slayed. Naughty or nice, I tried. No peeking. Okay, just one present." And this is what I did with them. Now, they have matching die cuts, but I made these little cards for my Christmas cards this year. So here's the "You're the reason Santa checks his list twice." Here's "I came, I saw, I slayed." And I typed these on my computer, this "I came, I saw," or the "Merry Christmas," right? And "You're the reason Santa checks his list twice." I just think these are so fun. They just go with my snarky personality. And then I bought these. I'll try to keep them out of the glare. But they're just cute little moose stickers, right? And I'm going to put these on the envelopes. I just thought they were so adorable. And there's a bunch of different ones. So I'll be sticking those on the envelopes. But anyway, I wanted to share that. And then speaking of stickers, I also bought these because these are adorable too. Like, look at how adorable these are. I don't know. I just think they're so cute. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with them. Maybe next year I'll make cards out of these, because they're just adorable. And I had to have them. And I got these on Temu. So they were like, I don't know, $1.74 for the set or something crazy like that. And then you know how Temu has all this stuff. Now these are the same little critters, only smaller. I think they might, some of them might be a little different. But they're essentially just like, these are, I don't know, 2 inches. These are probably 3. All right, when you get back to coloring stuff. Thanks for letting me share those. All right, next from Temu, I got these Langau gel pens. They're the 1mm size. I really, really like the white. And so I saw that they sell the white and the black in the 6-packs. And so I bought 2 sets of those, because I use white on almost every page, and I've been using the Fly C, this one, and I really, really like it. You can see, look how much I have used. Can you see how far down it is? How long do most white pens last? Never, right? It's like you use them 3 times and they clog. I hate it so much. So I will be buying more of these, and I like that they have a little smaller tip than the Langau 1mm. That's this one. Okay? But both of these look and work fantastic. So I got those on Temu. And next, prepare your cuteness. Look at these. Let me zoom you out so you can get the full effect. These are so adorable. This is Happy Day, Cappy. You are so cute. Today is so luck. I guess maybe this is your lucky day. But they're just like a little pouch here. And then this zipper has a little pouch. And then this one has like a double pouch. And then there's actually like little pen sleeves in there. Do you see that? So I've been using, or I bought these to use with like, to put all my white gel pens in, or maybe my favorite glitter markers, or something like that, to where I can just kind of keep them all together. And I thought this would be cute for like, this one's exactly the same, for like when I go travel, right? And you just want to bring like a small pencil sharpener and a little blending fluid and, you know, maybe your little, this thing. I love this. Debbie Deems gave this to me. I love it so much. So I put a little Gamsol in there with a cotton bud, and it just sits right here. It's ready to use. It's easy. Doesn't smell. Love it. Love it. But you know, your erasers, pencils, whatever. But aren't these adorable? And these were $7 maybe. Like I said, Temu's always running weird, like, buy this, get this for a penny, first time buyer things. So I got this stuff so cheap. Okay. Next up, these are finger protectors. Now, I bought these for two reasons. One, let me open them. Because I always I have like a knot right here. And when I've really been coloring, see, like I color right here. And then it pushes up on this little bump. It's kind of created a bump. But sometimes that can get a little hurty. And so I thought I would give these a try, right? To stick them on your finger, and then you can, then when you hold your pen, it's supposed to protect your finger a little bit. I don't know. But the main reason that I bought them is because there's a channel that I saw. One of the things I bought is the new pastels, and I'm going to talk about those in a minute. So I was just kind of doing some research on them because I found them at a discount store and I got a good deal on them. And so I was doing some investigating, and she said that she uses these finger protectors to apply pastels to your paper because like cotton buds absorb a lot of the color and these don't. And they come in 3 sizes. So like, you know, maybe if you have like this one fits my thumb pretty good. And then this one fits the rest of my fingers pretty well. And then for you that have the little tiny hands, that fits my pinky. But I know that would fit my mom's regular hands. So I like that they come in different sizes. And then there's all the colors. So I thought, well, if I'm using these for pastels, they're already in colored groups, right? So I thought I would give these a try. They weren't very much. Under $5. They're from Mr. Penn. Sorry, I have a tendency to get high on my camera. Okay, next up, who can resist chicken pens, right? I just think they're clucking cute. Okay, look at that. Look how adorable these are. And these were super cheap, or I wouldn't have bought them, but I did think they were super fun. And they're just regular, like, ink pens. So they're just ink, black ink. Okay, next up I bought these 3 pencils. These are a 2.0. So, you know, I mean, look at the size of that lead, right? Can you see how chunky that lead is? Let me get this pen. This pencil is a 0.9, right? So can you see? I'll try and zoom in when I edit. But I'm a pretty heavy-handed writer. So here's a line with a 0.9, right? Here's it with the 2.0. But it came with all of these leads. So like, look at all the lead I got. I don't know if you can tell, but like each of these little barrels has like a ton of lead. Comes with a little plastic eraser and a teeny tiny pencil sharpener so that you can sharpen the tip of that. But once again, like under $2. And I thought those might be nice because there are times when I just need a heavier pencil. I gotta be aggressive. I don't know. Or like when you're traveling. Or like when you're traveling, right? Or something. Alright, next up is Spectrafix Degas Fixative. Now, I have heard mixed things about this. I have heard that it's a good fixative. It's supposed to be odorless. It is supposed to be non-toxic, right? Odor-free, non-toxic, all-natural, all-media. Okay, so it's supposed to be fantastic. Like you can use it indoors, which would be really nice because I live in Colorado and you're supposed to spray that stuff. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be under 40 degrees. And like, it can get cold in Colorado in the winter. And so I thought it would be kind of nice to have something that maybe I could spray in my dining room and then work, you know, walk back to my craft room and not have to worry that I'm leaving yucky stuff in the air. But the thing that I've heard about it is that it drips, right? Because it's in a pump spray bottle. And so people that complain about it don't like how it applies. So I heard that if you put it in like an ultrafine mister, that it will work better. So I got this one. It's a 2-pack and it was like $6 or something on Amazon for the 2-pack. And then I figured I'll put this in one and then I'll have one for water because I do have one of these that I use. In fact, it's right here. Right? And this guy, I love it. Like if I just need to mist my page, it does great and it doesn't drip. So I thought it would be nice to have a backup of that and then to try this fixative. And then I'm going to do a test because I've heard that it does better not darkening your page as much. Because you know how when you work with a fixative, it's always going to make your color slightly different. If it's a good fixative, it shouldn't do it much, but it does a little bit. Sometimes it brightens it, sometimes it darkens it. I think it just makes it more intense. So anyway, lathered on enough about that. Next up is this mini iron. I have not even tried this yet. It's been a busy week, but it's this cute little iron. See, it's so you have a comparison. What is that? Maybe 4 inches by 2 3/4, something like that. It does have like a cord here with an on and off switch here. But I thought this might be perfect for ironing my coloring pages when I use a water medium. Right now, I use the misting technique, and I have a video on the channel of how to do that, and I use that a lot. But as your book becomes fuller, you don't want to miss the page you colored. Well, what if you've colored the page on the back? It can, you know, kind of put you in a pickle. And so that's when you iron them, right? And so I'm going to try that. So anyway, it was under $10. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was definitely under 10. So I thought and it doesn't take up much room. I also like that. So I could just like always have it right where I need it. Because Wendy doesn't buy any clothing that requires ironing. Like, yeah, it just gives me the heebie-jeebies thinking about it. The ironing. Do you guys iron? I mean, I know people that like iron sheets and stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, next up is this binder. I did get this from Temu. Now, this is one of these ones. It's a little deceptive how big it is. It's got quite a few pages on the inside, right? And I think it holds somewhere around 300 and some odd marker, or, you know, pencils, right? But I bought this because I have the Langau Plus, and I want to be able to put them in a binder, because I just find that that works better for me than trying to pull them out of the little trays, because even though those trays are better than most, they're still not great. And so that's what I bought this one for, and I just need to get busy and do it. It does come with this cute little strap, so you can carry it around, because it is a little bit bigger. But I just thought it was so adorable with the little bees. Okay, next up is this. It is Prismacolor Premier 36 Prismacolor New Pastels Firm Pastel Color Sticks. Now, this was brand new. We have a used thrift store for like creative stuff. So like you'd find yarn there, you find just all kinds of crafting supplies, right? But this was still in the package. It was marked $20, and then it was like 35% off or something. It was under $15 for these. But look at this, brand new, never been opened, right? I love that all of them etched in the pen, in the pastel, I can see, is a number, right? That way you can make yourself a swatch chart, because you know I'm a girl that's crazy about a swatch chart. And look on the back, it tells me the swatch chart. That's awesome. I love it. Let me zoom in so you can see it better. So these are the colors that I'm going to get. And they have this number. So like this navy blue is 225P. And then look inside. Brand new. I was a little worried that maybe they'd be broken, or maybe they tricked me and sealed it themselves. But see, 225P. And what's interesting is I would have thought it was that one. You know, okay. Kind of interesting getting them out, because look at that. What's going to happen if that pops up? But there's the pastel, right? Very, very cool. I'm excited to play around with these a little bit. I don't know much about them, but I just couldn't pass it up. It was like under $15 for 36 pastels, and I've heard really good things about these. So look for a video on them on the channel, probably after the new year, because if you watched my coloring plans, you know I have a few things planned. Okay, let me wipe my hands. Okay, next up is, this is Polar Bear Adventure Cruise. Now, I recently, either yesterday or tomorrow, you will see flip-throughs of this book and another Japanese book that I'm going to show you in a minute. But this book is adorable. It's got everything you could want. There's underwater scenes. There's unique coloring pages. Just like all the little mushrooms and the food and just the cute little animals. Everything you expect out of a Japanese coloring book, right? So I got this one, and I got this one at the same time, because if you buy more than one, then your shipping goes down. And that's where the cost of these Japanese books is often in the shipping, right? So I usually save up. This one is called The Traveling Animal Orchestra by Nanaha. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This one was by Yuki Shiratori. I'm sure I said both their names wrong, so apologies. This is one of the newer books that I've seen, and it is, like, look at that. That's just super cute. This one is about traveling animals playing music, and so there's just some really fun, like, scenes like this. I don't know. I really enjoy the paper of the Japanese book. I like the size of it. I have quite a few, so let me know in the comments. I mentioned this on the flip, but if you want, I think I'm going to do like a video where I talk about all of the Japanese style books that I have, like the seasonal wreaths and the yoyuri, and I've got like 2 or 3 more. So let me know if you'd like to see something like that. Okay? What's next? Okay, next up is this book, and I have been eyeing this for a while. And you remember my lovely friend that gave me that entire art haul of stuff, like this cute little pot, and I have all kinds of stuff on my desk that she's given me. I think she gave me this pen. If you haven't watched the haul, it's crazy the amount of stuff she gave me. But she is in my Jazzydoodledesigns coloring community page on Facebook, and she's been posting pictures from this book, and it just tipped me over the edge because you guys are such bad influences. But this book is so cute. It says it all begins with a line. That line goes many places. It's added to, shaded, other lines join it, each one on a journey, bending, curving, breaking away until there's a picture. Color it in, don't color it in, make mistakes, make it your own, display it, show it, share it. But first, just look. And there's like all of these pages. It's such a unique book. But it like folds out like this, right? So I'm only going to be able to show it to you in segments. So here's the first 2. There's the second 2. There's the third 2. And then the fourth 2. Right? And they all like accordion up to fit in this nice little binder. And I just think they are so cute, right? Like, look at them. Like, all in the bathtub, in the shower. Like, what? I mean, this guy's got a fishing pole. But what I really like is they're like little monster people. So you can color them any color you want. You can just go crazy. And I just adore it. And Debbie just tipped me right over the edge because I had been eyeing this book. And then to see how she colored these cute little guys, yep, I couldn't do it. I couldn't say no. Okay, has this ever happened to you? A new book came out, R.J. Hampson's Winter Wonder, right? And I joined Piggy Pen's collab, and I was assigned, let me show you, this birthday party page, right? So I guess I'll get primed for Alexi because I have all these cute little critters to color for the birthday party. So I had to get the book, of course, because I joined the collab. And then while I was there, I remembered that, yeah, I wanted the Serendipity one too, right? Because, like, who can just not get these? They're just adorable. Okay, so bring fish or the dog gets it. Regards. I just think that's so funny. Oh, did you want to see a short little flipper of other pages in here? Like, look at the toy maker. Just the little bears sleeping. I mean, you got the dark set and then the light set. And there is some differences, but like, look at the cute. This cracks me up. These little piggies are buying sausage. I mean, okay. But I love it. I love it. And then while I was there, I was like, oh yeah, I also wanted Moonlit Mischief. Guys, do I need more coloring books? Let me know in the chat. Do I need more? I always tell my husband, well, it's for the channel. Because I have to show you guys, right? Look at the cellist. The cellist. Like, how cute is this? The bugs on the motorcycle. Okay. Like, take my money. So yeah, so that happened. I got those 3 books. And then, I think it was these 2. The Reptiloids. I had been eyeing these, and I put them in the cart. Because I've put them in my cart and taken them out of my cart. I don't know how many times. More than once. But they are adorable. They're all one-sided, so you can use alcohol markers on them. And they're small little books. So let me grab a ruler here. 8 by 5 1/4, right? So they're perfect little pockets, right? But once again, they're reptiles, so you can color them whatever color you want. And they're just cute. I've seen some of these colored, and every time I see one colored, I put it in the cart. And then something happens, I put something else in the cart and I take them out. And they were in the cart, and my husband's like, hey, do you need those books that are in the cart? And I'm like, yeah. Of course I do, right? I don't know. To be fair, he may have just bought them, because I know that I had some in the cart and he just bought them. And I can't remember. I think it was those 2. He's good to me. All right, when you're in the end, this might be the end. I will take a look around before I edit this video. But I don't know who's been hiding this book from me, but I'm a little annoyed. Actually, I know what it was, is Selena Finish has some other kind of books, right? That are, where are they at? More like this style, right? And so, while these are lovely, they're just not really my style. I tend to be more cute and whimsical, and I had no idea this book existed, and then I saw it, and you guys, fairy tales is like a thing for me. I love the fairy tales. I love cute and fairy tales. Yeah, it's a win. But I did a full flip through on the channel, and somebody did own up to hiding it from me, but I just think it is so stinking adorable. Okay, the only other thing that I thought you might be interested in that I did buy was I bought these little, I think they're 1/2-inch binders, and I have them labeled, let's see, can you read it that way? Watercolor, mediums, and pastels, resources, colored pencils, markers, and fine liners. So because you guys know I like to swatch, I used to keep all of my stuff in one swatch chart, one binder, right? It was a big purple binder. So here's my colored pencils. And see, I put them in alphabetical order now, and they're all just in one binder, and I just grab that. And then, let's say I'm using my Amazon Basics, I just pop this page out, right? And then I put it right back in when I'm done, and then that's how I keep them. That way I can carry it to my living room, I can sit it on my desk, I can have it with me. If I go traveling, I can take the ones I need. And then I just set them, you know, up on the desk. But then all of my markers and so like acrylic markers and that kind of stuff are all in this binder. This one's my resource page, so it has, like when I did my the swatches for the Derwent drawing pencils, my hex charts for Copics, all of that kind of stuff. So I got it a little more organized and a little easier to manage because it was kind of hard all in one big binder, right? Because it's a big binder. And so I just find these a lot more manageable to work with. So that's it for this haul. I hope that you found something to inspire you. I hope I didn't find too much to inspire you. As always, I appreciate you watching. Links are in the description box for the membership and for if you want to join the Jazzydoodledesigns coloring community, which is a fabulous group of people sharing their coloring pages, products, that kind of stuff. There's some cute dog pictures in there too once in a while. So anyway, happy coloring. Thank you for watching another video from Jazzydoodledesigns. If you'd like even more Jazzy Doodle and a little more snark, please check out the membership below. If you're looking for a community where you can share your work and chat with other fellow colorists in a safe and welcoming environment, hit the subscribe button to Jazzydoodledesigns and then look for Jazzydoodledesigns Coloring Community on Facebook. And there you can join a group of fellow colorists to talk all things coloring and share cute pet pictures. I hope to see you there. And until next time, happy coloring.